Hey Pisces, welcome. So I'm here to do a reading and get you some messages of clarity and guidance. And this reading is going to apply whenever you see it. It's not date specific. So when you come across it, there may be something here for you. And I did pull some oracles first just to get a sense of the type of energy that you're dealing with at this time. And we have the key with commemorate. I believe that's how you pronounce that. And so, of course, if you have this stone, you do want to carry it with you at this time or meditate with it. If you don't have it, then you can always call in its energy during your meditation and prayers. And then let's make sure this is in the screen. Okay. And this card is speaking to accessing endless dimensions, even the Akashic records, for instance. So if you're familiar with that. Also unlocking your soul, and it's speaking specifically to opening up your crown, third eye, and heart chakras, and allowing the wisdom and energy to flow through those areas and unblock them. All right, and so then also two cards came out from this deck. So this is a beautiful affirmation, and it is: I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and my potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light, and I allow myself to shine. I mean, you couldn't have said it more beautifully than that. That's why I did read it. And then we also have this as well, which is manifestation of light. So I see the beauty in me. Again, same message. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms, my intellect shines, and my inner light grows. So this is so powerful. You are being called to tap into your light and love and receive that clarity and that guidance to help you move forward. We also have empower yourself. This is again letting go of doubt, fear, and criticism and stepping into your power. And that is where you're going to find that breakthrough for your manifestations. And then we also have the starfish spirit, opening to infinite possibilities. And this card is asking you to stretch past the limits of your comfort zone to dream of bigger things. And again, open yourself up to be filled with inspiration and love. Okay, so all right, so let's look at the tarot and see what we have for Pisces. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, so you're a very giving spirit, and you may be sort of seeking some answers or seeking some reciprocation. And I'm not sure where you're searching for that, but I would just call attention to where you're searching for that from, okay? Because that's something that is coming to me that needs to be said. All right, yeah, okay, all right. Okay, all right. Yeah, so we definitely have sort of this, and you can apply it however it sees fit, but I'm specifically seeing like sort of this financial gain that you're working on, opportunity, or just a goal that you do have, and you needing to understand that the answers may come from like you're thinking that it's one way, you're thinking that you have to do like A, B, and C, some defined steps that you have for some reason, or you're even like researching and trying to create based on like limited information, when the answers are going to come to you in divine timing, number one, and number two, they're going to come in a way that is not expected. Okay, so it could be like through synchronicities, and or you connecting with source and your higher self and receiving those downloads. So it can also come through that way as well. But yeah, it's going to be like something that's unexpected or not in the true fashion of how you think the information is going to come. like, oh, if I read this book, I'm going to figure out the key to this. But no, you're not. You're going to figure that out through synchronicities and divine timing. Okay. All right. Yeah. So there's opportunity here. There's absolutely opportunity here. And I see that it's a process, and it is going to take steps, and it's going to maybe not happen as fast as you're expecting, but you're being asked to let go of your expectations at this time. And your expectations are different than just your general wants and desires. Okay, so the expectations is about like control and you trying to force it to be a certain way, and you're being asked to let go of that and just keep the faith and the hope and trust. And so I'm just going to pull this because I know what this card is, but I forget like right now. So all right, okay, so we have the Wealth Bringer. You're attracting great wealth either by discovery of a rare opportunity or your hard work will be rewarded. So absolutely that aligns with what we're speaking about here, this opportunity that you're moving into, and it absolutely has the ability to be successful. So it's about like just letting things flow and letting the information come to you and connecting with it and raising your vibration so that the energy you receive back is more than you could have ever dreamed, and it matches your energy and your frequency. All right, so let's see. Let's look at some challenges that you may have during this time. What kind of challenges for Pisces, please? Oh, that's a lot. I'm gonna take this. All right, yeah, just really keeping it together, staying on your path, not getting distracted, really practicing that balance between, okay, I hear. Yeah, just balancing between. Okay, so I'm hearing a couple different things. So one, there's like this in between, like you're in the old world, you're also in the new world, 1 foot here, 1 foot there. So just creating that beautiful balance with your spirituality and trusting and knowing that you will have both feet grounded to where you wish to be as soon as you allow and as soon as you just like let it flow and allow the universe to take you there. So what other challenges? Thank you. Yeah. Just letting go of what's not serving you, knowing full well that it is a blessing in disguise. It is time to free yourself. It is time to unburden yourself. And it's time to step into your new chapter and your new blessings that are waiting for you, that are right there. And it's just a matter of you raising your frequency and your vibration and connecting. All right. So what other challenges? Okay. All right. Yeah, so I feel like some of you need to hear that it's not your place to pass judgment and to make people like receive their due for things that have been done. Like it's not your place. That's not your concern how others receive their lessons. All you can focus on is how you react in specific situations and the lessons that you are learning and the lessons that are for you. Because I'm seeing there's a lot of focus on making sure that, you know, they get theirs. But yeah, that's not what it's about at this time, and you're being asked to really refocus on what you are desiring, what you are building, your work, your family, the organizations, the communities that you work with. Like you're being asked to focus where you are passionate and put that passion and that desire and that energy into the things that you love and enjoy and the things that you desire and your ideas and being creative and finding your inspiration and this wealth that you are working towards. So what's some good stuff coming for Pisces, please? All right. Beautiful. So some of you have like a move or a vacation that you're planning. And this could also just be like your advancement and realignment with your path. Or for some of you, your alignment and continued alignment with your path. Yes, I'm also hearing like real estate, like signing a lease or buying a home, something like that. Like, yeah, all this good stuff, all this loving, positive, freedom, happiness, abundance, all that type of energy is waiting for you. It's time to move into that. It's time to step into that. And I feel like for a lot of you, like this is something new that you are striving toward, that you've maybe not identified that you want it. You may have always wanted this or knew that you needed to get to this place at some point, but it's really this opportunity to kind of like reshape that and reinvent it essentially and make it truly what you want it to be, because you were told initially in the beginning, I think we had talked about dreaming of bigger things. And so that's what this is reiterating. Like, what do you want? And the sky is not the limit. There is no limit. So what is it that you truly are desiring? Go for it. Okay. So what other good stuff? What other good stuff? So yeah, you absolutely have the opportunity to be successful here. And this is also a time for you to go through and evaluate how far you've come and the things that worked and didn't work. And just do a little analyzation and really, really, really do the things that work. Stay with the things that work. Focus on the things that work and let everything that's not working, let it go. Because it's not working and it's not going to work. Because it's not working. Because you already know it's not working. Because it hasn't worked and it's not going to work, okay? So it's time to really focus in on the good stuff and doing more of the good stuff. Okay? And that's going to really be your quickest way to getting to where you want to be. All right, yeah. And I feel like you're so ready to move forward. You're so ready for achieving those goals and your hopes and desires. You're really ready, but there is sort of these tasks, we'll call them, and lessons and experiences that are, yours along the way, that you've designed for yourself to show you more of who you are and to align you more with who you authentically are. So for these experiences, you're going to be successful, first of all. I'm seeing that multiple ways here. So you will absolutely experience success because you always do. You overcome all obstacles that come to you. And you can also use like sort of like balancing, like try to balance things out as a solution, or you can eliminate something. So if you're choosing, or you have like two things you need to do, you may decide like, you know what, well, this isn't really serving me right now, or this isn't really aligned with me anymore or where I'm going, so I'm going to get rid of this. So it's either one of those options are going to work for you, but it's not your only option, because like I said, you're definitely going to come into some divine guidance, and you can utilize that as you're deciding your path. All right, yeah. So yeah, you got this. You're coming into that realization, and you're walking away. You're doing everything you can to walk toward what is fulfilling you, and you're taking the lessons that you've learned as well. So we're seeing that here multiple times. You're definitely taking those lessons and learning them and taking them with you. But it is sort of like this place of like needing to again kind of experience and have those ups and downs, those challenges, and get through that choppy water, but you are absolutely being guided and protected physically by someone or spiritually or both. And absolutely, it's likely both. But, you know, for some of you, it may be something in the 3D world, someone in the 3D world, or always your guides, your higher self are protecting you and guiding you. So it's just you tapping into that energy and receiving those downloads and that information and guidance on how to move forward and the best choice for you and your highest good, and then taking that path. And you are prepared. You have everything that you need to know at this time. You may think you're not prepared, or you may think that, oh, you need to do this, or you need to do that, or you know what, I just don't feel up to it. That's not, you know, I can't do this. You know, I seem like a little bit of panic setting in, but rest assured, you are ready. You are prepared. You're never going to be any more prepared than what you are right now. Okay? So you got this. And it's time. You are essentially, and you may not even recognize this, but you do have the upper hand right now. It is really like your time to shine. Okay. Okay, so let's get some messages. All right, so we have lack of healing, forgiveness, kindness, surrendering to self and spirit. Lessons are continuously left unlearned, and you may be going through repeated experiences as if your whole life is always retrograde. Time to transmute and change the narrative by releasing what is no longer needed within your inner world. Isn't that what we are just, we're speaking to, we're talking about? Yeah, absolutely. You're taking those lessons, you know them, and you're moving forward with them. And for some of you, like, this is even taking a step back even farther than that. And my dog is growling, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, so this is even indicating that you are just not even at that place where you're saying like, wow, okay, let me reflect here, look at everything I've learned. But you know, this is your opportunity to do that if you haven't done it already. All right, and then we also have family dynamics. Family relationships will be significant. Expect to nurture these dynamics to bring in more harmony and peace. Forgiveness, acceptance, and trust will be a theme. Absolutely, it's always an amazing, helpful idea to forgive. That may be like a huge part of this process for you, and why you do need to keep learning these lessons. This is a lot of lessons going on here. A lot of lessons. So, and you know this, and you have free will, so you can keep doing the same cycle, or you can choose to take a different path and take a different route. It's totally up to you, and there is no wrong decision. There is absolutely no wrong decision. It's just about where you want to do, where you want to be, and what you want to do, and how long you want it to take before you get there. We also have the Father, Emperor, and Provider, Leader, Teacher. We have structure, stability, focus, and assertiveness with self-control is required if you want to make your dreams and ideas a reality. Yeah, so I had spoke, I don't think it was this reading, it was the, it was a previous reading I just did about like emotions and managing your emotions. So just really speaking to, yeah, so it would have been the Scorpio reading. Yeah, the Scorpios that I was talking to about managing your emotions and your communication. So I'm also hearing that that is important to you at this time as well, Pisces. So please just try to manage your emotions and communications in the best way that you can, and that is constructive and that is beneficial to everyone and allows the relationship to remain intact, especially because I feel like this is specific to family situations and connections and energy. So these may be folks that you can't necessarily like separate yourself from immediately or forever, and you may not want to do that. So why not take the opportunity to really work on your communication and how you're saying things at this time. Okay, so what else do we have for our Pisces? Clear your energy field. Yeah. Okay, so really strong indication here that this does need to be cleared, and I'm actually like seeing the Devil card, even though it's not out here, but it's really like this temptation of like continuing the same energy, continuing to be the same way versus making the choice to move forward and to be different and to be what it is that you ultimately desire. It may take tiny steps today, because you're on your own timeline. So it says, I don't know how to find my faith. I know my higher self knows the way, and miracles happen in every moment. So this is answered by this. You absolutely know that your higher self can guide you and has the answers that you seek. And it may be time to connect with your higher self, or do that more often if you're not doing it as often. And this also, as we talked about, like really truly understanding and knowing what it is that you want and opening yourself up to that, and knowing and trusting that miracles are here and they do happen, and they happen for you. And it's really up to you to connect with that vibration and to decide what it is that you want and what it is that you desire, and allowing the universe to bring it to you, and just flowing with things until that happens. Yeah, and we have ego and love yourself. Yes, so for some of you, it is also going to be important to be the love that you desire, because how can it be provided from someone else if you're not giving it to yourself? You may not recognize it, you may not want it, you may not even know that you need it, but it's about really focusing in on connecting with self, with your higher self, with source, with your guides, and practicing and behaving as if you already have all of your desires and wants, because you do. They're already there. Everything is already there. Again, it's just about you connecting with it. And it may be a chance and opportunity for you to manage the ego better. Because like I said, we talked about the communication and stuff. So it's like, yeah, the ego is like showing up. It's showing off. It is really showing off at this moment in time. So, you probably recognize that already, and you recognize that, okay, I need to manage that a little better. So you got this. You recognized it. Okay, so let's get some other messages for Pisces. Okay, so we have protection. Yeah, we did speak about protection and you being protected on your path, and you will get to the point that this is not necessary, because again, it's about like what you're putting out is what you're receiving back. So there will be no need for this once you're on that vibration of putting out that pure love. You won't need that. Okay. All right, what else? Oh, that's a lot. All right, so we have take a breath. Absolutely. I'm always going to bring up those self-care practices and remind you how important they are to just being able to get through your day and to feel like you're connected and grounded and that you can get through whatever is coming at you. And you have a lot of like magic, enchanted, like all of these things just reminding you how beautiful life is and how wonderful the gifts are that you already have, and how you can make whatever it is that you desire. And we're seeing patience here, and you may need to just be patient and kind to yourself at this time. And we have new beginnings, so absolutely it's happening anyway. So how do you want that new beginning to go? What do you want that to look like, to feel like? Okay. What other messages? What else? Okay, so we'll just... Alright, we'll take them. Oh, no. Okay, this is a lot. We'll take these. How about that? Alright, so we have align your life. What is not aligned or needs changed? We talked about that. What is it that you want? We have empaths, high sensitives, connect with nature. And then we also have you answered your deepest calling? So yeah, you are absolutely being called to your life purpose. And I'm sure this resonates with many of you. Like, how do you feel you're doing as it relates to achieving your life purpose and your life goals and dreams and things that you're aspiring to? How do you feel that you're doing on that journey, in that path? Honestly, being honest with yourself, where do you feel you are? And it's okay wherever you are and whatever you feel. But it also is about being honest with it. And maybe reshaping that and redefining that. Because I feel like there's a little confusion, and the universe is like, what would you like? What is it that you desire? What is it that you want? Is it still this? What you told us before? Or is it now something new? So really, those self-care practices, as I always promote, to connect and define what it is, or redefine, confirm, whatever you need to do to say like, yeah, this is what I want. And again, those behaviors and inspired action is what is going to lead you there and allow that abundance to connect with you. All right, so to close us out, let's see. Let's just get a message or two, please. Okay, we'll take those two. Thank you. So we have commitment. The fear your desire won't manifest may cause you to try to bend life to your will. It is an unnecessary battle and one that will not serve your soul. Instead, just show up, be present. Life is not working at cross purposes with you. Far from it. Life is a creative co-conspirator with your heart. I mean, that's self-explanatory as far as what we've just talked about. Another confirmation of what is it that you want, love. The universe is asking you to confirm. And we have, she offers sacred wine, so drink. You are being offered a gift that is beyond your current understanding. Trust in what will happen. Trust that you will be cared for. Beautiful. Trusting, knowing, behaving as if are your messages. All right, Pisces, so those are the messages I have for you today. Please like and share this video and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.